Um, let me get back the branch I was working in, and this is do cperf, and let's see what his latest changes were. So he changed view stash benchmark to do MVC. Something in there. Stash benchmark. I don't see this. Benchmark to do MVC. Stash benchmark. I don't see a to do MVC folder. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong project.
And we can't see your screen.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can see it now. And inside here, Matthew presumably put in a nice to do MVC benchmark. Sweet. I don't know what can memory is, but let's check that out. So the hosting one. All right, while I'm finding this, for those who are joining us, watching this, Alfredo, this is, what I'm trying to do is make the live rendering of lists faster. So even if you change the actual list itself, we're going to diff the data of the list, so we don't have to, if you, let's say you had one list and then you provided a new list with just a single additional item from the old list, well, you don't have to redraw everything. You should just have to only add the new item in the list. You can diff the two lists, see what's different, and only apply those changes to the DOM. So that's what I want to set up. The reason why we're doing this is because Matthew noticed with doing VC that adding items was a little slow. I'm trying to find his benchmark, which is in stash. Where's control? Well, observe. Oh, it would be in view. Why can I not find view? Oh, that's weird. Not alphabetical. Stash benchmark to MVC, and okay, good. So now we hopefully have a test, and this test will run. You can see it's already freezing the browser somehow. Probably because it's doing too much. Okay, so there, it just created 100 to-dos, and you can see how long it took because it's creating each to-do, but every to-do is rewriting the entire list. So really what's happening is if you create 100 to-dos, it's actually doing n squared, making n squared to-dos, because it's like, well, it creates one to-do, and then when you add the second one, then it's rendering two to-dos, and then when you add the third one, it's re-rendering and rendering three to-dos. So that's really bad. This might be doing, like, 5,000 to-do rendering, so that's why it's like taking a second. That is really what I want to fix, and the way to fix this is it's all going to be in CanViewLive in live list. So here, this is what gets called every time the actual list itself is changed, like which list we're trying to render is changed. The new list and the old list, and currently what it does is it, where's the teardown? Does teardown list just do that? Let me see, where's teardown? It calls teardown, it tears down the old list, which essentially just removes everything and unbinds from the old list. what it should be doing now, what we're going to want to change is do a diff, and if you can change the add like in the right place at the right time, do that. But definitely, it's always going to need to unbind from the old list, and then bind on the new list. So we're going to have to kind of weave this code in here. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but I want to first make sure that my assumption is right, that as to-dos are being added, let's just do 10 so it doesn't take so long. And I'm just going to console log that we're getting different lists in here. Make sure that they kind of look. We should like keep incrementing. And weirdly, it didn't console log anything. What the heck? There's one other possibility. No, why? That's update list is called no matter what. And I think maybe my cache isn't cleared. Is there a way to? Anybody know how to disable the cache with Firebug? No.
Don't use Firebug, sorry.
I think you do it actually in the browser itself.
Look at what happens with Chrome.
Oh, that sucks. In Firefox, I think you do it in the preferences.
Yeah, I know there's that way, but I don't want to do that every time.
Okay.
Are you talking about just the normal, like, clear the...
No, you actually set there's a preference you can set where you tell not to maintain.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've looked at it, but it's somewhere in there.
Firefox doesn't have... Where's
I think it might be under, like, Edit, maybe, or Window. I don't know. I know it's in there somewhere. Weird.
I guess I could try their new...
There should be a
inspector.
Firefox menu. Try the Firefox menu. There's a preferences option there.
Yeah, let me try the new... let me try this new one. Maybe there's a way in here. Now we're looking in the right kind of thing, I'm betting. What? Okay, let me try refresh. What is going on? Where's the... I just want to do a sanity check and make sure clear recent history. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Firefox is maybe just crashed on me. Okay, now it's working again. All right, this is... We might have to resume this once I can get my environment, because now Firefox seems to like not be responding to any clicks or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna stop this broadcast and I will ping the group if and when I can get Chrome to work for me. So I will see you guys then.
Later.